Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome back for another video. In today's video, we're going to take a look at Loopring and ask the question, would I buy or should you buy LRC, not financial advice, in the bear market? This is installment 72 of 1001. As always, you can see a link to every video in the Would I Buy playlist in the description of this video. If you like this content, smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment in the comment section. So let's go ahead and dive right on into this. Would I buy Loopring in the bear market? Well, let me tell you something. Loopring checks off every box. This is a strong yes. It's a confident yes. It is an enthusiastic yes. There's no other thing I could say about it than yes. Yes, I would buy Loopring. And as far as what are the boxes that this checks out, well, did it put in a higher high last cycle? Yes, it did. Does it have potential for growth in the cryptocurrency sphere? Yes, it does. How far down is Loopring from its peak? It is down significantly. These are things. And then what is its tokenomics? These are things that are very important when looking at a cryptocurrency and asking the question whether you would buy, and Loopring checks off every box. And so let's get into that. So first of all, if you remember from my initial video in this series, these are the questions that I'm asking, the initial questions as far as the timing of the cryptocurrency. This does not answer question one. This was created well before April 14th of 2021. This is the OG ZK rollup layer 2 built on Ethereum. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, I'll get into that. So question two, if before, will the next cycle be the second, third, or fourth cycle for this cryptocurrency? For Loopring, it will be the third. So then we go to question three, if third or fourth, did the cryptocurrency put in a higher high and a higher low each progressive cycle? If yes, my answer is likely yes. And we look at the chart with Loopring, it did put in a higher high. It has not put in a lower low. So this is a cryptocurrency that has a history, at least, albeit a small one, of putting in a higher high. But I mean, look at how far Loopring bottomed out. This is a textbook case. This is why this series exists. Loopring is why this series exists. Because, all right, it peaked at about $2 in 2018 and then just flatlined. And I love seeing the flatline. This is what I want because this communicates to me that I have a lot of time. We have a lot of time to get into this cryptocurrency. Now, I know it's up pretty dramatically over the last month, but I'm in general expecting, if you see this chart in 2026 or something like that, 2027, you're going to see something similar, in my opinion, something like a flat line. And so we have this flat line here, and it got as low as what I'm seeing here, 2 cents. From $2 to 2 cents, it lost 99% of its value and then went from 2 cents all the way up to $3.50. It did something like a 150 to 175x. So if you bought Loopring and sold anywhere near the peak, which wouldn't have been easy, but there was plenty of time to sell in profit. But if you bought Loopring and sold anywhere near the peak, you did phenomenally well. Okay, and here we are. We're back down. We've gotten as low as 10 cents in this bear market. And now it's up to 35 cents. I wouldn't touch this as of the day that I'm making this video in February of 2023, but I think that there are going to be opportunities to buy this. So there's other things though. It's not just looking at the charts. Again, it checks off every box. Higher high, higher low. Chart peak from peak to valley looks great, but then we need to take a look at two more things: the fundamentals and the tokenomics. And so getting back to this question, what is Loopring? It is a layer 2 built on Ethereum's blockchain that features ZK rollups. ZK rollups are a way of processing many transactions into one transaction. The ZK means zero knowledge. This is the third ZK rollup platform that I have, layer 2, that I have reviewed. The other two being IMX and Mina, which are also both buys. But this is also a layer 2 that you could build other decentralized exchanges on. And so it is its own decentralized exchange, and you can build other decentralized exchanges. So what's the significance of this? Well, think about this. All right, what's the opposite of decentralized exchange? Well, obviously it's a centralized exchange. We got the Binances of the world, Crypto.com, but we also have FTX crash, Celsius crash, Voyager, BlockFi. We have a hole in the market right now when it comes to where will I go? Where will I exchange my cryptocurrency? Where's a place that I trust? There is a hole that will be filled over the next few years. And so there's a lot of opportunity for something like Loopring to take a bigger piece of that pie and to earn more of the market cap as people are looking, moving away from centralized exchanges and looking for what's the best decentralized exchange I can go to. I'm not necessarily saying Loopring is the best, but it's up there. It is one that I do believe can be trustworthy. So there's that. There's a lot of potential for growth as far as like, all right, as of today, the day that I'm making this, it is ranked number 83 in market cap, including stable coins. So in reality, it's more like in the 60s. But I could see this going into top 50. I don't know about top 30, but maybe there's potential for top 30. It just depends how much of the market cap, how much of that decentralized exchange market cap, or just the exchange market cap can Loopring take. We'll see. The sky's the limit. But another thing that I've been looking at here is the tokenomics. So just looking at supply dynamics. And what I see here is another check on the box. So yeah, you can see, I mean, this isn't really significant at all. This chart is a little bit deceiving because what we're seeing here is look at where my mouse is, 1.33 billion supply. All right, and then it edged up a little bit more to 1.33 billion, 1.33. So it's right around 1.33 billion. This is its max supply. This supply is pretty much maxed out. So circulating supply 1.33, the max supply 1.374. This is not an inflationary cryptocurrency. It is a little bit, but it's not all that inflationary. I mean, I've reviewed cryptocurrencies that are 7%, 15%, 20% inflationary. Those would in general be cryptocurrencies I would stay away from. There's very little room to the upside with the inflationary dynamics, and there is very little room to the upside with, you think when a cryptocurrency launches, its holders get a big piece of the pie. Well, considering the fact that this launched, I think in 2015, 2016, that's already in our past. And so any whales selling high, buying low, selling high, or not buying low, being gifted the cryptocurrency low and selling high, that has already been flushed out of the system. And I wanted to verify that too, because when I see a move like this, that is quite a dramatic move. October 22nd, of 2021, it was at 42 cents. And by November, it had peaked, did a double peak at $3.50. So it did almost a 10x within a span of a month. And so what in the world is going on here? Well, I was trying to think of a narrative. Was there a narrative that would have driven this higher? And that was right at metaverse time. That's when Facebook changed their name to Meta. We saw a lot of metaverse cryptocurrencies pump like crazy. Loopring, I don't think, has much to do with that. So I think that this is more of a fabricated pump, but still it is something that, I do still define that as a higher high. But so then I was wondering where could this have come from, and are there whales that we need to be concerned about with Loopring? And then I looked at the top 100 wallets, and I'm not seeing anything that really causes me much concern. So we see that the Loopring exchange has 190 million of their tokens. That shouldn't be surprising. We have 100 million exactly, which would make me think that this is a set apart supply. And then I did a little bit more research, and we can see that there's liquidity providers is 80%, but the Loopring DAO is 10% and insurance rewards is 10%. So whatever this wallet is, it's either the Loopring DAO or the insurance reward. I would assume the DAO has the 10% supply there. But then you can see Binance, and then, the largest whale that we don't know what that wallet is only 2.54%. And I really do mean only when I say that. But then we see Gemini, OKX, Crypto.com, Binance, Crypto.com, Gate.io, Coinbase. And so we're just seeing a lot of exchange wallets as the top holders. That's what I want to see. And you can see here, liquidity providers, 80%. And so that's what that is about. But otherwise, I just don't think that this is a cryptocurrency that will be prone to, in the future at least, having retail buy into the hype and then having them being exit liquidity or being dumped on. And so again, so many things that I'm seeing here, huge potential for growth, a history of a higher high, tokenomics that are very, very supportive, conducive to this cryptocurrency putting in a higher high, and then a huge drop from its peak. So everything that I would look for in a cryptocurrency, I see that I want to buy low and sell high, I see in Loopring. And so again, yeah, this is an enthusiastic yes. Would I buy it right now on February 1st, 2023? No. In fact, I might even short it. But would I buy it in general throughout this bear market, general accumulation? Absolutely. Yeah, for sure. And so that is my thoughts on Loopring. I know I've gone a little bit more in depth on this, but I was really excited when I saw everything going on with this that I just felt like, man, I got to cover everything. But I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comment section of this video. Will you be buying Loopring in the bear market, or are you going to look somewhere else? There are lots of ZK rollup options as of today. This one, like I said, was the OG, but Syscoin, Mute, Loopring, Hermes, Immutable X, Mina, those are all cryptocurrencies that feature ZK rollups, and Loopring is one of them. Loopring is one that I am very excited about. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. Let me know. And otherwise, I will see you in another video. Peace.